Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I'm excited to share with you guys another watch by not a new company, but a new company in my collection. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, I have been reaching out to many different companies, requesting product, and in most cases getting samples to share with you guys. Not only is it a great way for me to discover new brands, but also to share new brands with you guys. There's different watches, there's something for everyone, and if you may not like some of the big over-the-top watches that I review, like this awesome Rockwell Dual Time, there are many watches I review that might be something you're interested in. And you know, when it comes down to it, I like unique. You know, I like things that are unique, whether it comes to how I design my home, when you walk in my home, you can see that anything that I've done, whether it be my car, my garage, my kitchen, I've taken time and put thought into it. And I, use that same, that same thought process with, getting ready, and when I go out, when I, just taking pride in what you do and expressing yourself, expressing your creativity, expressing what you like. I like to stand out. I like to have conversations about things, and I love wearing a watch that's unique, I don't want to wear a watch that's boring and that people look at and just don't even notice. I want unique. And so that's why the watch I'm going to share with you today, that's why I bought it. And the company that we're talking about today is called Tauchmeister. And Tauchmeister is a German dive watch, or German watch company, and I've been eyeballing their product for quite some time. And I don't remember which subscriber told me, but I discovered Tauchmeister, and that's what's great about the community, is that whether you like a brand or don't like a brand or like one of my watches, I love when people recommend different watches to check out because there are so many awesome brands. And I would have never discovered this brand if one of my subscribers didn't say, and this was a long time ago, said, hey, check out Tauchmeister. They make some big watches too. And yeah, not as big as Invicta, but they're very unique. And the one I want to share with you guys today, and again, Tauchmeister 1937 is the company. Now, unfortunately, their watches here, they need a little help naming the watches. And I don't, you should always give the watch a name. I know it gets hard when you have 1,000 models like Invicta, but if they can do it, for the most part, you guys can do it. And okay, so anyway, I reached out to this company. I never got a response back. Surprisingly, I either... common courtesy, Tauchmeister, respond. I don't know if you have a bad email address or what, but this is the only thing I have to say about that's negative, and I'll get to that in a second. But here is the watch right here. Different, huh? And so if you're unfamiliar with like German-style dive watches, and they don't all have this, but a lot of the German-style dive watches have these huge cantina-style crowns. Again, one of these is a crown, the other ones are function pushers that do different things that I'll share with you guys in a second. But I love when they do, Invicta makes their what is it? What the hell is it? They make I forget the name of their ones, but they make several watches like the Russian divers, I think they're called, with the huge cantina style crown. You check out U-Boat, extremely expensive watch. They make watches with this theme, and generally any watch you see with that big, huge cantina style crown is going to fall into the category of a Russian diver. And Tauchmeister also has another company called Aromatic, which they have similar designs under a different name. And there's a couple other ones, Robesis, I think the other one is. I'm trying to get my hands on one of those. I don't want to buy that one. I'm hoping I can get that to share with you guys. But we'll see, another unique watch. And this one I've been eyeballing for a while. Now, I just want to first state that I did order this one through eBay, and I did pay for it because I wasn't able to get a sample. And again, not every watch that I don't get a sample of am I going to buy? No, but this one here I liked enough that I wanted this one in my collection. Now, they make a couple different ones, and this was not the one I really wanted. And the reason I pulled the trigger on it was because they're getting harder to find, and the price seems to keep creeping up on them. And it's a unique timepiece. And so the price is right. I got this on eBay for about 150 bucks, 130 bucks, excuse me. And as soon as I bought it, I realized the one I wanted was the other one that was all stainless steel with more of a white, it's like almost like an indigo face with one extra function pusher right over here. Okay, what would it be at the roughly the 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock position? And it added more meat to the watch. And unfortunately, they made this same watch in the red or the orangey red, accents as well. But I immediately emailed the guy and said, hey, this isn't the one I wanted. Can we cancel the order? And then he claims he shipped it already. So I wasn't able to stop it. I said I was going to return it, but I got it. I liked it enough, and I don't want to send it back to Germany. It's going to take forever. So I just ended up keeping it. But the one I wanted was the all stainless with that face, but I ended up getting this one. And, you know, the one with the 4 pushers, when I emailed them saying I would return this, the other one was actually sold out, but they still had this model with the extra cantina style crown protector or function protector. But I'm going to keep it because I don't want to go through the hassle sending it back. And what I did on this one here is I added a mesh bracelet to it to give it kind of a very unique look. I'm not a huge fan of strapped watches, although I do wear them. I kind of gravitate more towards ones with a bracelet. This band I picked up off eBay for about like $8. You know, it's an inexpensive stainless steel mesh band. The size, it was a real pain. I actually had to cut out several of the links because it's an unsizable version, which I think is stupid, but that's how I had to size it. But I was able to size it for my wrist and threw it on this watch. And I have a black one of these coming. We're going to also do another video review of this watch when I get that band, and I'm going to throw another one of these bands on a couple other watches I have, just kind of dress them up a little. So let's talk a little bit about the watch. And so the band that came on is a very, very nice quality leather band. Nice thick leather band, exceptional quality. You have Tauchmeister 1937, kind of burned into the inside. Nice soft leather on the inside, and this kind of textured leather on the outside, more of a natural grain leather. White stitching. It looks very nice on the watch, but you know, I wanted to set the watch off a little, and so I thought it would be a nice contrast to have you know, that all black case with, you know, your stainless steel screw down case back, your big silver aggressive function pushers and cantina style crown. So I think this band actually, this is the first day I actually threw this band on it, and I really liked the way it turned out. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the watch. Now, I got mine through eBay, and eBay is going to be where you're going to get this watch for the best price. They still have a few available, so if you're in the market, I urge you to pick it up, and pick it up with one of the stainless steel bands. You can spend what you want to spend on that band. You can put whatever band you want on it, but I opted to just throw the mesh on it. We'll see if I change it up at a later date, but I seem to, you know, the mesh stainless steel is very iconic to like dive style watches, so I think it works very well on this watch. Alright, so the model number of this one here is called, on the website, Tauchmeister XXL World Timer Alarm T0196. That's the model number, that's the name. Alright, so if you order it directly off their website, you have worldwide shipping, best prices, which is not true because I was able to get it on eBay for cheaper, and 30-day return policy. Warranty on this watch here, you're getting full 2 years. But there is a disclaimer. It says here, some brands have an extended warranty period of 3 to 5. Also, few special offers are available when it concerns a 1-year warranty. This may be mentioned on the product page, although there is nothing mentioned on the product page. It says here that they offer unique watches at a unique price. Alright, so let's talk about the watch a little bit here. Stainless steel PVD black is the coating. This one says it has a date, which it does. It has a date window there. I didn't realize it had that until now. I don't know if you can see that there. You have a date window. You have a 47mm case. That's not including your function pusher. So already, for you know, Invicta lovers, you guys know whenever I'm like 47, it's kind of like, you know. But 47 is still a large size watch. If you measure this all the way from end of cantina to end of cantina, at the largest point, looking at about 68mm. So having those extra function pushers really gives the watch some substantial size. I wish I would have got the other one. Just one more function pusher right over here would have been exceptional on this watch. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's see. It says here you have color of dial is black. This is more, I thought it was more of a red accents on the numbers and your dials, but it is actually more of like a burnt orange. Mineral crystal, 24-hour display, no. It says luminous numbers on hands. So I wish sometimes these websites would just take a little more time into the information they put on there. Luminous numbers in hands. This does not have luminous numbers in hands at all. And I'll just double check that here. Yeah, no lume on this watch at all. I'm not sure why that's listed there. 5 ATMs of water resistance. 22 millimeters in band width, so if you want to go ahead and get this watch and get a replacement strap, get what you want. I like the way it looks on this, but 22 millimeters. It says here thorn buckle style. That's on the original band, which is right here. And again, I went ahead and threw this band on another watch. This one here is the Delta T. I threw it on this watch because I had this band on the Delta T. I just wanted to see what it looked like on this one here. I will throw the Delta T back on a dive style band like this. And it says here gift box. Oh, let me show you that. Pretty basic, but it is different. They give it they give it to you in a tin. You get some foam on the inside. I'm not going to crack it open, but kind of unique, a little different. You use it for something, right? Now, let's talk about, and it's a Quartz Movement. The movement is not mentioned. 15 millimeters in case thickness, so you do have some nice size in the thickness of the watch. Anytime you're over 13, it's getting, you're getting that thickness there. Comparing it side by side to my Delta T, you can see very comparable in size on that and the thickness. All right, so before we throw in the wrist, I told you guys a little bit about the watch. Let me talk about one thing that bothers me about this. Is that the watch didn't come with any instructions. Now, I don't know if that's something just from the guy I bought it from, or if they all don't. A lot of times I've seen on some of their other models, they'll have a PDF file. This has nothing. So this does have a built-in alarm, which I have yet to figure out how to set. Don't know. If you guys know how to do it, please let me know. I haven't been able to figure it out. As far as the other cantinas on this watch, you have your... This is a world time watch, a world time zone watch. So how it works is you basically, this is the one you're going to use to set your time, and they just basically unscrew, and I'll show you that, and they hang. They're attached to the watch. You're not going to lose them. On this here, to set the date, you pull the watch pin out of the crown out once, set the date, and same thing, pull it out to the number 2 position, set the time. Pretty standard. Now the difference is on this one here, you have 2 more cantinas on the other side. And how this works is on the inside, and let me just open these up here and I'll show you. On the inside edge of the face, you have, and hopefully you can see this, but on the outer edge you have the different cities. All your major cities are listed. And then on the inside of that, on the smaller ring, you have the 24 hours, okay? And what you basically do is you set, and you'll see as I turn this function, I won't call it a pusher because it doesn't push, I'm not really sure what you call it. You turn the actual city. So in my case, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it to Los Angeles. So I'll turn it to LA, and you set that at your current time. If I can find it. Where are you? All right, so we set that to Los Angeles. You line it up almost dead center. There are no markings on it, so you are kind of eyeballing it. Then you turn your inner ring for the actual time of the day now. So we're at 3:25. So we'll just go to 3, which is military time. So we're looking at, that's 15, about 50, let's say 15:30. And so what happens is now, whenever you look at the other cities, it basically tells you the time in all the other cities. So it's a really quick way. Just look at it and say, all right, well, let's see what time it is now in Dubai. It is roughly about, I can see that damn thing, is roughly 2, what is that? We got 2:25 in the morning in Dubai. So it's a really quick way of being able to tell the time around the world. Kind of a neat design. I wish I could figure out how the alarm works. Somebody help me, please. You have an extra function pusher on the side, which when you hold it, it spins the inner wheel right here, which to me looks like a second time zone, but it has to somehow work with how you set the alarm, but I cannot figure it out at all. All right, so let's go ahead and throw it on the wrist. I'm still happy I got it because it is a very, very unique watch. I just, like I said, I wish I would have got the other one because I would have preferred the all silver one, but at least we have a nice contrast. And the thing is, it's different than anything else that I have. And again, you'll have to decide which, band you want to throw on it. Okay, so I have a 7-inch wrist. I'm about 165, 170 pounds, and about 5'7.5". So you can see on the wrist, like, it's a big watch. If you don't like a crown that potentially could dig into you, it doesn't hurt at all, but if you're not used to wearing if you wear a Sea Hunter, you're fine. But if you've never worn anything like this, you might find that annoying. I don't, because I don't really care. But it looks great on the mesh. I'm looking forward to wearing this today when I go have a cocktail here. I definitely encourage you to check out the brand. You know, I was really hoping the company would have got back to me because there's several watches that they have I wouldn't mind featuring. And now that I've actually thrown this on the mesh, I wouldn't mind picking up that other one. We'll just have to see. I'm throwing a hot tub in here and doing that Ultimate Backyard series this summer. So I'll be ordering that soon. So we gotta save money for that. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to click like and subscribe, click the bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. If you have this watch, let me know. Tell me what you think about this watch. If you know how to work the alarm, please help a guy out. Alright folks, thanks a lot for watching. There'll be links in the description. Have a great day.